Across to Kyle Walker. Walker with nowhere to go. Manchester United causing problems in midfield. It's Hannibal that's going to try and bring the ball away. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Picks out Jakob Brun-Larsen. Ball has not crossed the line, says the assistant on this near side. And instead, Mason Mount steps in, makes a good challenge on Hannibal. Bruno Fernandes has spotted the run of Bryan Mbeumo. And Mbeumo in the penalty area. What a touch! Bryan Mbeumo forces a brilliant save from Martin Dubravka. What a touch that is from Bryan Mbeumo to set himself up, and the curling left foot shot matched only by the save from Dubravka.
Well, Estef was struggling, wasn't it? It was an absolute pinpoint pass from Bruno Fernandes. Lovely first touch to set himself, and then a smart save from Dubravka.
That's a great touch too from Mason Mount, and he's lifted it into space, and it's Bryan Mbeumo into the penalty area. Bryan Mbeumo with the effort! Oh, it's wide! Bryan Mbeumo, an inch-perfect pass from Mason Mount into feet, into the penalty area, takes the shot first time, drags it wide of the left post.
I'll tell you what, nobody was anticipating that touch. Nobody in the Burnley back four was anticipating that touch from Mason Mount. Exemplary. You know, we're talking again, aren't we, about fine margins and being clinical.
Luke Shaw penalised for the foul on Hannibal. Free kick to Burnley inside their own half. Now, Bryan Mbeumo is a left-footed player. He takes it. He wants to take it first time because he knows that the space is being closed down. Short free kick taken by Burnley. Kyle Walker looks to go long. Mason Mount has closed him down and the ball is bouncing. Mason Mount takes a great touch. He's being pushed and pulled in the penalty area. Referee says penalty Manchester United. And Kyle Walker, with fistfuls of Mason Mount's shirt, drags him to the ground. The referee points to the spot in front of the Stretford end, and United with the opportunity to open the scoring from 12 yards. VAR dependent.
Yeah. I mean, we think it's a penalty. Having said that, it's going to be a judge as to what it was that actually made Sam Barrett blow his whistle. Now that's a foul. That's a foul.
Is the initial offence outside the penalty area?
The first offence, 100%, is there's the first one that he gets hold of him and he arm locks him. It's a real tough one.
Well,
I mean, he gets the wrong side of him, so he drags him back. The one that Sam Barrett blows for, I think, it's a fistful of shirt as well as interlocking his arm so that he's got no momentum to be able to run with Mason Mount. I mean, there's a couple of offences in one there from Kyle Walker. He knows exactly what he's doing.
It's a difficult one for Sam Barrett, this, because there's so many things. Square in the air.
After review, Burnley number 2 does not commit a foul.
So, no foul at all is the decision from Stuart Atwell, the video assistant referee. 4 minutes to reach that decision, and essentially the restart will be bounce ball for the goalkeeper.
I mean, there's your first. I mean, that is a foul.
Yeah, all day.
That is a foul all day long. I mean, even if you're not going to debate whether it was a penalty or not, to say Sam Barrett that he has clearly not committed a foul, well, it is 100% wrong. Wrong.
Let's have it right. It's probably not a penalty, because I think the initial offence has taken place outside the area.
Agreed.
But it is 100% a foul.
To say that he's not committed an offence at all is ridiculous.
And Bruno Fernandes is absolutely furious. It's just been explained to him by Sam Barrett, and Bruno Fernandes walks away in a cross manner, and I can understand why. Lovely footwork from Bryan Mbeumo, and then he's going to put a beautiful pass into the path of Diogo Dalot, who manages to slide in, and Kyle Walker, I think, has caught Diogo Dalot. Certainly Diogo Dalot thinks he's been caught. Free kick has been given, I think, to Manchester United, and the referee, oh no, is he given the corner?
Yeah, it was a lunge from Kyle Walker, but I think, and this will tell us, that he did get something on the ball before he got something on Diogo Dalot.
Tell you what, the replay's not conclusive. Taking a look here, Diogo Dalot gets to the ball first, then Kyle Walker comes in, and it's whether or not he makes contact with the ball or Diogo Dalot first. In fact, the free kick has been given. It's not a corner.
Right.
So clearly the referee thinking that it was a bit too much there from Kyle Walker. Right, So, everybody forward for Manchester United apart from Altay Bayındır. Deepest player is Luke Shaw, standing in the number 10 position. I think we've got a problem for Mason Mount as well. Bruno Fernandes, ball into the penalty. A header, Casemiro, kept off the line, referee says. Goal Manchester United, brilliant! Casemiro's bullet header off the crossbar, given by goal line technology, and Manchester United lead Burnley after 25 minutes. Manchester United 1, Burnley 0.
No more than they deserve, no more than they deserve. We've seen a couple of opportunities so far that Dubravka has been able to keep out, but that was an absolute bullet header, and credit to the goalkeeper, he wasn't that far away. But even from our position here, and we're nowhere near level with the goal line, that I think we could see that was clawed from way behind the goal.
It's actually come off Cullen.
Yeah, came off Cullen. But
so Casemiro's header hits the crossbar, it bounces down off the crossbar into the back of Josh Cullen, and then Dubravka trying to claw it out. Can't do so. Meanwhile, Burnley coming in the opposite direction towards the Stretford end. Foster, corner of the box, plays this back off the underside of Bruno Fernandes' outstretched leg. Carl Walker down the right-hand side. Space here as the ball's whipped in. It's turned goalwards and it's turned home. And Burnley have equalised totally against the run of play. And it's 1-1. Lyle Foster getting on the end of the cross from the right-hand side, turning past a stranded Altay Bayındır who can do nothing. Manchester United 1, Burnley 1. Meanwhile, Diogo Dalot into the penalty area. He's going to try and get the cross away to Mbeumo! Manchester United retake the lead. And the advantage for Burnley lasted less than 30 seconds. Diogo Dalot fizzes a ball in, and Bryan Mbeumo scores his first goal at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Burnley 1.
Well, how many times have we said that United can look menacing if we want to get in behind the Burnley back line, and that's exactly what Diogo Dalot does here. It's a long ball, Josh Zirkzee gets something on it. It's really good and he's under pressure there, and it's a brilliant pullback. That pullback takes 3 Burnley players out of the game.
I'm a big fan of this substitutions, warming up on this touchline and really making life difficult. Flicked on though, really dangerous, into the penalty area, shot comes in, saved, turn goalwards, it is kept out. No, the referee is going to give the goal, I think, and unable to keep that from crossing the line. Manchester United haven't dealt with the situation, and it's 2-2. Manchester United 2, Burnley 2. Clipped over the top by Bruno Fernandes to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw flying forward here for Manchester United. Diogo Dalot takes over. Shaw makes the underlapping run. It comes back infield to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes measures one into the penalty area, headed up in the sky, brought down by Bryan Mbeumo. Out to Ahmad, right-hand side. Ahmad to Mbeumo, gives it back to Ahmad. Ahmad to Bruno Fernandes, looking to give this back. Ahmad brought down inside the penalty area. He's absolutely positive he's been blocked off there. Referee with another decision to make. Oh, he's going to come and have a look.
If it's on the line, it's a penalty.
Sam Barrett taking a look at this situation. Is his left foot over the line? That's the question that they're asking here. Ahmad's left foot, is it in the penalty area as he's pulled backwards by Jadon Anthony? Referee ushers everybody away from the monitor. Decision incoming from Sam Barrett. What will that decision be? Square in the air, referee says.
After review, Burnley 11 has a sustained pulling action on line 16.
And from the reaction at Old Trafford, you can hear what Sam Barrett has decided. It is a penalty. 12 yards the distance from the penalty spot. To the back of the net! Manchester United lead Burnley by 3 goals to 2. It's Captain Fantastic at the scoreboard end. Never in doubt. Manchester United 3, Burnley 2.
It's a brilliant penalty. Again, exactly what Bruno Fernandes is about. And I'm not just talking about the actual way he took it. It's Brighton all over again a few years ago. He doesn't let anything faze him. He knows exactly what he's going to do. And the time lapsing from when Sam Barrett gave it to actually stepping up to take it must have felt like an eternity. And especially with the time, the way that it is. I think we all know that this is pretty much the last kick of the game. And it's no more than they deserve to take 3 points, Liam. It really isn't. They've deserved it all afternoon. And it's a great penalty. But I tell you what, there'll be inquests into this for quite a while.